Welcome back, everyone, to my channel. This is Space Dragon 777, also Nature Fairy 777. It's good to be here with everyone. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and also happy Tarot Tuesday. I hope everyone is doing great whenever these messages find y'all. I hope you are in good spirits and are taking care of yourselves, and the weather is great. I hope that you are all having a great start to your week, your day. Just clearing the space and air, energy, frequency, purifying, releasing any and all attachments in this present moment. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here, connecting with me spiritually and frequency and technology. Like, I don't know why I'm just vibing with those words right now. Wherever you are in the country, in the world, I hope this video finds you well, and I hope that you take a lot of positive messages from it too. Please also take everything that I say as a grain of salt, because a lot of the time, a lot of my videos and messages have a lot of layers to them, and there can be a lot going on in your lives because life be lifing. If you know, you know. Adulting, especially with what's going on in the US, if you're from here, with the whole war stuff, which I don't want to talk about right now in my channel because I don't want to focus on the negative. I only want to focus on the light, upliftment, positivity, what we can do with all the information that we have depending on what we're going through, how we're living our lives, whether you're a parent, whether you are in a relationship, whether you're single, it doesn't matter. As long as you're a human being and 18 and over, welcome to my channel. This is not a channel that's for kids, and the reason for that is because a lot of what my messages hold and carry is for, you know, anyone that has experienced a certain amount of life and knowledge and wisdom in order to be able to interpret the messages more clearly, and for you to also enjoy them and really understand truly the messages behind them and within them too. But for the new listeners and viewers and supporters, I want to say welcome to my channel, and for those of you who are returning, welcome back. I'm happy to be here with you all. I hope that this energy clearing that I'm about to do also helps you get a clearer eagle and hawkeye view into your situation. And if you are looking for some guidance today and this week, I really do hope that you enjoy this video and the messages. Please listen to them with an open mind and with a kind heart. I really try my hardest to practice non-judgmental mindsets and habits when it comes to others, and especially when it comes to myself. I'm still learning how to not be so judgy of myself and critical, because at the end of the day, I'm doing my best, and I'm sure all of you are also doing your best in this trippy life. Because sometimes real life in this realm can be more frightening than fiction, especially with everything that's going on with the Epstein files and all that stuff. We're not going to talk about that either, but it's always good to be aware and awake to what's really going on in the world, with each other, in our environments, wherever the case may be, right? Let's try our best to focus on the good, the beauty, the positivity, the healing, and the resources that are available for us, whether they're for free or whether we have to pay a certain fee. But let's focus on those things, right? Let's focus on how we can make a positive difference, how we can impact the lives of the people that we love the most, ourselves, our families, our loved ones, and all that jazz. Thank you for listening to my spiel. Let's get started. If you are wearing earbuds or headphones or are playing this out loud in speakers, I suggest this would be a good time to lower the volume, because it might get a little bit loud. Sorry, I'm going to do that a little more. Feels like I needed to do that just a little longer. That was the one. All right. I just took a sip of coffee before beginning. And I did want to share this awesome, empowering message with y'all, since I am going to be using the Modern Witches instructional guide today. I was feeling the Modern Witch tarot deck because of the colors, the artwork. Colors carry a certain energy with it today, and color is a very important thing today, especially the color green. It is one of my favorite colors, so today just is very special, not only because it's Green Day, technically, it's St. Patrick's Day. Although I am not Irish, I do resonate a lot with Irish folklore, legends, and fairy tales. The whole magical aspect and spiritual side of it, I've always been fascinated by it since I was a little kid. And the heart chakra is also a symbol of harmony, love, and healing. So yeah, today's a very magical day. And I did want to share this magical message with you. It says, you are a badass being, full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. I love that. Every time I open this deck to use, I always enjoy that opening message. All right, let's get started. In this moment, I ask for my guardian angels, ancestors, spirit guides, allies, any and all inner and outer galactic light beings, friends, as well as the collective, the listener, the viewer, the subscriber, and future subscribers. I ask that you be with us in this moment and always. May you always guide the collective towards the light in darkness. And may you help, oh, wow, thank you. May you help them. These landed very interestingly. May you help them with, wow, with any and all of their future endeavors. May you help them connect more to source, to spirit, to God, to universe, to their higher self, whatever they believe in. Please and thank you. Amen. That one felt like it was about to flip, but it didn't. It wasn't meant for me to see. Okay. So far, we have 9 of Cups upright, Ace of Pentacles upright, 8 of Pentacles upright, 9 of Swords upright, 9 of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, King of Wands reversed, and Death reversed. Okay, this is interesting. Lots of positive, successful, prosperous energy, celebrations. You've been busy, collective, listener, supporter, subscriber. Beautiful, awesome being. You've been busy. You've been putting in a lot of work. And you have been seeing a lot of positive results from that work. Now, this is where it kind of gets tricky because the Knight of Swords is very fast-paced energy. If you see very closely, She is on a white stallion horse. They are both charging. She has her sword out and about, ready to do some damage, ready to tackle anything, anyone that comes in their way. They're ready for battle. They're ready for the ride, the journey, the adventure, the challenge. Very strong, fierce energy. Very focused, inward energy. 8 of Pentacles, as you can see, she's been working really hard on her projects, current, future. You have been, whether you identify as she, he, they, you have been super busy, and you have been really like focusing on your money, focusing on your goals, focusing on all of the material stuff, like really like creating a stableness in your life, a more grounded, practical, your grounded, practical plan has been working out for you very, very well. And you have been experiencing lots of success. Your patience is really paying off. It has paid off. And you seem quite happy about it. Look at that smile on her face. That empowered expression. She's folding her arms. She has her legs crossed. Look at her boss. Boss vibes. She's so satisfied. She looks so satisfied with her results. And emotionally, she is reaping her rewards, her harvests. Now, 9 of Pentacles is really interesting because upright, you could see so much abundance in her garden. So much positive results. Look at that cute little bird on her hat. But 9 of Pentacles is giving I don't know, it's giving for some reason impatience. As I was saying, reverse 9 of Pentacles, reverse 8 of Swords. So I was reading the upright messages of the cards and, you know, intuitively, but also using the instructional guidebook. This is really interesting because 9 of Pentacles means everything is wine and roses. Like I was saying, everything is abundant. You're satisfied. You're grounded. You're so happy and at peace with your results. You can treat yourself to something decadent. You've truly earned it. But for some reason, you may be feeling like you can't right now because the reverse message is the opposite. Maybe you're not able to do that. Maybe you feel like you haven't earned that yet. You're not there yet. You're not feeling like everything is fine and dandy. Everything is wine and roses. And you can finally get comfortable and enjoy it. Like the fruits of your labor, right? Like your garden, your actual garden. I don't know why. Those 2 words, that word, garden, the garden, for the past few days, I just noticed that pattern. And here it is again, garden. Beautiful tomato garden too. And she has carrots too. She has a beautiful vegetable garden. For some reason, you're feeling reversed. You're feeling probably very impatient and anxious with the results because you've been waiting. It feels like you've been waiting for a minute. You've been waiting for a while. And maybe you feel like you haven't made smart decisions or managed your time wisely or your money. And you can't sit back and enjoy these fruits of your labor because of the time it has taken you. Maybe you're finding yourself in a situation that's unpredictable and unplanned. Maybe something is trying to interfere with your plans or has been interfering with the timing of the results and the feeling. Not just the results, physical results, but that feeling that comes with that once you do receive those results or once you do see those results with your own eyes. And Ace of Swords upright is quite the card. So much power and energy. But reversed, it's giving, so it's a rush of clarity and inspiration that comes with the beginning of this journey. You may feel as though your thoughts are racing constantly. The wheels are turning and you've reached a revelation. This is just the beginning of a difficult path, though. And you'll need all your wits and reason about you to see it through. Now, you're probably at the end of this. Because this is the reversed version of Ace of Swords, it has a reversed meaning. So maybe you're at the end of, you have come to an end of a difficult path. And this is the end of feeling this reverse Nine of Pentacles. Feeling impatient, anxious, because you haven't been seeing results. That is coming to an end, however. You are at reverse. Ace of Swords means you've come to the end of this difficult path, though, okay? This is ending, okay? Now, King of Wands upright looks like this, okay? We got reversed. I really enjoy like reading both meanings of each card to give y'all a more expanded perspective of these messages, so that way you can decide for yourselves if these messages are resonating with you. And you could also learn tarot yourself too, because I am a teacher in real life, in this realm. It's my job. I do that for a living. So naturally, I like to teach others what I know. I love to share my knowledge with y'all. So yeah, as I was saying, we got reversed King of Wands. Okay. The reason, and also I want to add last, is the reason why I am explaining how I read cards is because I also want y'all to understand my techniques and why I do what I do and why I read the way I do. I know every reader is different. So yeah, that's just me as a reader. And as a person too, just because of what I do for a living too. So yeah, King of Wands and Death reversed. King of Wands, it means it's very grounded energy, okay, y'all? And you're very grounded with your manifestations. You're all action, and you don't spare any time to stop and think. You pursue your goals singularly and recklessly. Your unstoppable passion is inspiring, but comes with risks. Sorry, I was beginning to think, I'm like, this does not sound like King of Wands. This is Knight of Wands. I'm sorry, that description was a Knight of Wands. So scrap what I just said. Rewind, redo, King of Wands. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me flip to the right page and the right card. Just give me a sec. Aha, found it. King of Wands. The commanding leader, totally confident in their actions and abilities. The king can be an inspiring teacher or a boss you really respect. I was just talking about being a teacher too. If the king is you, it might be time to step up and take control in a particular situation. Don't be afraid to take the lead. You can channel your passions into action and energy. You've got the skills to be in charge. So, I'm not saying that's not you, but what I'm trying to say is because we have reversed King of Wands, what this might, symbolize is that because you've reached the end of a difficult or challenging time of waiting to see positive results for all your hard work and all your patience, now, King, however you may identify, whether you're a king or a queen, or you don't identify with either, but remember, in all of my videos, I like to talk about energy. We all have feminine and masculine energies within us. So in this aspect, you, listener, are in your reverse King of Wands. What this means is you need to take a step back because you've been the king and because you're such an inspiring teacher and boss and people really respect you. Now might be a good time to step down and from a situation that you have found very challenging, okay? And maybe you have stepped down or you're feeling like you should step down. And this is feeling like, yes, you should step down. Don't be afraid to step down and channel your passions into not action and energy anymore. You've got the skills to be in charge. Take a break from that role. Maybe ask for help. And definitely review. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Definitely review and go over your goals and plans because there are some changes that have to take place, positive changes, for you to see the results of all of your hard work. You've been in Knight of Swords energy. And it's funny that I was reading Knight of Swords card message when I was talking about King of Wands, but no. Knight of Swords is here. And what that means is bursting onto the scene with fervor and confidence. The knight rushes headlong. Oh no, Knight of Wands. Sorry. This is Knight of Swords. Sorry. Scrap that too, y'all. But like I was saying, what I was trying to say is reverse death. This is what the upright death card looks like, okay? But that is the message we got. So all these changes that are taking place currently right now or about to take place in your life right now is a rebirth for you. this is the end of rapid action energy. This is the end of waiting and not being happy with your results, being anxious, feeling anxious. What I've been noticing in a lot of my readings too is I read my cards, my spread backwards a lot of the time because that's what it feels like for me. But I also I also like to read when I get reversed card. I like to read both messages just to give you all a better perspective, a more expanded perspective and view, bird's eye view of these messages. Just to give y'all choices on different ways on how to think of things. But like, that's what it feels like as a spread. Looking at this spread as a hawk or an eagle or an owl, for example, any kind of bird. I'm also seeing the pattern in the way that I reading backwards, starting from the end of the card and working my way all the way to here. This is the rebirth of a very challenging and long period, a situation that dragged for so long that you didn't want to be in, feelings that you were feeling, a weight of some kind. Maybe someone put you in a situation you really didn't want to be in. And this is the end of those challenging times. You're putting an end to the energy and the actions, all the actions that you were, rapid actions that you were doing. Now is the time to, you could also see it as, because this is a rebirth and the end of a challenging time, you are Knight of Swordsing it towards your Eight of Pentacles. To your Ace of Pentacles. And your Nine of Cups. And the message for Nine of Cups, to be more specific with y'all, treat yourself. You've been killing it lately and you deserve a nice reward after your success and accomplishments. Throw a party, buy yourself something nice, have a spa day. Do something you want to, only for you. I love that. Show yourself the love you deserve, because you've been in reverse Nine of Pentacles for so long. You deserve to treat yourself, to treat your garden, to care, to tend to your garden, to pull out the dry weeds. It is spring on the 20th in 3 days, y'all. Happy spring. It's just 3 days away. And I do want to point out one more message that I was feeling and hearing in my mind's eye. That you are experiencing such a rapid, energetic flow of abundance and emotional satisfaction and stability. Because why? Because you have chosen you have chosen to love yourself more. You have chosen to honor yourself more. You have grown. You are more wise. Your discerning has become sharper. So have your instincts and your intuition. Because of all of your Eight of Pentacles, all of your hard work that you've done, okay? You've acted for so long You are finally gonna get to tend to your garden and really fucking enjoy it. You're gonna be seeing so many results, and look, this is gonna be the look on your face. This is probably the look on your face right now. Or it's gonna be very soon. You're probably gonna post up somewhere and sit on a bench by yourself, or a chair, or somewhere that feels just like this kind of energy. Grounded, stable, confident, boss vibes. So satisfied because you get to celebrate you for the first time in so long. That's what this feels like, y'all. Wow. This feels amazing. This is legitimately a rebirth, the start of a new chapter, the beginning, the ending of a waiting period, and the beginning of just an abundant, a way more abundant and green. I'm seeing so much green, so much blue, so much yellow, so much beauty and positive energy. I love this for y'all. Wow. I love this for y'all. I'm so proud of you. I want to say there's a big part of me that wants to tell you I'm so, if nobody has told you this, I am so proud of you. I am inspired by your grit, by your faith, by your belief to continue going every single day. I'm inspired by y'all. Thank you for your support. Because I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for y'all. Like, honestly, this is just fun spiritual play for me. And this is such a fun way to expand my knowledge, especially spiritual knowledge and wisdom and guidance, of course. Like, I just want to say I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for y'all. So thank you. And I want to say I'm so proud of you for all your hard work, for believing in yourself, for really staying true to your goals and your practical goals, especially, and really like continuing to get up every day and work so hard wherever you may live, like in the busy city, loud city, or somewhere remote away from the city. Like, if you're feeling alone or alienated, you really aren't. Spiritually and energetically, I feel you. I see you. I'm proud of you. Keep going. You're doing amazing. You're doing great. And you're about to experience so much more abundance. It's like not even funny, y'all. Oh my God, I love this. Oh, wow. I feel so giddy. I feel like my hairs just stood up from my thighs, like my legs for some reason. I'm feeling goosebumps. I'm feeling like excited. I kind of want to just frolic and skip out in nature somewhere with wildflowers. That's definitely the energy I'm feeling, and probably because I'm connecting with the fairy deck. We are manifesting with fairies now. Let's see what fairy shows up for us today, for this week, for this Tarot Tuesday, and on St. Patrick's Day. What special fairy has something to say to us? Wow. Prosperity. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I was just talking about this. Look at that golden jar with all those golden coins just overflowing. Look at that beautiful golden crown, her golden earrings, the rubies right in the front, right at the top of it, her beautiful golden and pink wings. She looks like she's super wise, confident, stable, grounded, and willing to share. She has an open hand, and there's just gold pouring out of it. Wow. She ain't stingy either. She's ready to share her prosperous energy with us, y'all. Let's see what the prosperity fairy has to say. Know that you're already prosperous. Prosperity is your birthright. This noble fairy queen wishes you infinite prosperity. She says that life is a cornucopia of goodness, and you need only declare prosperity as your own and believe that you wholeheartedly deserve it. She reminds you to be generous with the affluence that comes your way. Share and give in the full knowledge that as it flows out, so it flows in. What you give out comes back to you. We're born abundant and prosperous. It's our natural state of being. Prosperity is an energy, and it's just a thought away. If the success card appears alongside this card, it's asking you to be open to the success and prosperity that's coming your way. Are you ready to receive the beautiful blessings that await you? If so, then declare it and claim them now by saying, yes, yes, yes. Remember, y'all, prosperity is your birthright. I'm trying to find that sentence where it says that. Yep, we're born abundant and prosperous. It's our natural state of being. But where is birthright? I want to read that one for some reason. I want to read that one again. Give me a sec, y'all. I'm trying to find it. So crazy. We were just talking about that, and then we get the prosperity fairy. I love that. Yep. No, that was the first message. No wonder I couldn't read it. I was reading the whole 2 little paragraphs. I literally just finished reading these like super fast, and I didn't notice that it was like right up here, the beginning. Know that you're already prosperous. Prosperity is your birthright. I love that. Thank you, fairies. All right, so we are going to end this magical Tarot Tuesday and St. Patrick's Day reading with a daily magic card. Whether it's more than 1, 2, let me say that again. Whether it's 1 or more than 1 card, what magical messages do you want to leave us with today? Please and thank you. All right. To calm your sympathetic nervous system, breathe in a square. Inhale through your nose for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for a count of 5. Exhale through your nose. for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then hold for a count of 5. Repeat as needed. I literally had to do this this reminds me so much of what my therapist did during an EMDR session last weekend. And it really helped me feel, I wouldn't say instant calm, but it really helped regulate my nervous system. And I suggest that you do that if you find yourself feeling very, I would say, what's the word I'm looking for? Feeling very frazzled, nervous, angry, feeling any kind of emotions, where you feel like it's necessary to do this kind of, my therapist calls it boxed breathing. In this, it's called square, but you could, if you hear, it has a few names, box or square, it really does help with that. Okay. A Saturn return is a rite of passage that happens between the ages of 27 and 29, 56 and 60, and 84 and 90. Wow, I didn't know there was several. That's very interesting. I'm learning a lot right now, y'all. That's cool. I thought there was only one Saturn's return, and that was the 27 and 29 one, because I already experienced my Saturn return. That was intense. And you may have two already, but that's not it, y'all. We're gonna, if you live until your 90s, you're gonna experience two more. You're gonna experience the 56 and 60 and the 84 and 90. Wow. And some of us may only get to experience one more Saturn return, from 56 to 60. Some of you listeners and supporters may not even have a Saturn return yet, because you're not 27 yet. You're younger than that. So that could also be the situation too. But yeah, it's a transition from one stage of life to the next, a chance to reevaluate, reset, and revise your life's map to better suit your soul. All right. So that's something to be aware of, because you may be experiencing someone out there, collective, listener, supporter, subscriber. If you're not already a subscriber, I highly encourage you to hit that bell in the bottom of the video. All it is, first of all, it's free to subscribe. What will happen is, if you subscribe to my channel, you will get future updates, whether it's a video, an image, or a post of an article, or whatever the case may be. You will get updates on that, on any kind of smart device you have, any email, or you'll get it on your phone, however you have it set up on your side. But yeah, I highly encourage y'all to subscribe, because why not, y'all? Might as well join the Spirit Fam, okay, of this Space Dragon Nature Fairy 777 channel. It's for any and all open minds. So welcome. So 2 more cards, y'all. To enliven or enliven the energy of your home, close your eyes and imagine sending your spirit out to explore the rooms and corridors. Imagine light brightening each area. Shower your space with love and positive thoughts. I love that. And last but not least, breathe in green. Wow! To support your heart chakra. Sorry, excuse me. Chakra. I like to say chakra. That's how I like to pronounce it. Your sense of compassion. Exhale, ah. I'm gonna read that again, y'all, but I want to show you. Wow. Happy St. Patrick's Day. breathe in energy to support your heart chakra, your sense of compassion. Exhale, ah. So breathe in green to support your heart chakra, your sense of compassion. And exhale, ah. Wow. What a trip, y'all. I love how magical this reading has been and how positive. Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much for being here. I just want to say, what a magical reading. Thank you for connecting with me, and take care. Really tap into your prosperous energy today and this week. Reap the benefits of your hard work. Enjoy it. Treat yourself, okay? You deserve it. And until next time, bye for now.